Hello world, this your girl Mystic Rage. You're tuned into Mystic Rage World, where we get another random, subliminal, timeless messages from spirit. This may be the time for you to hear it. So let's get in tune, let's tap in. These are unknown factors possibly we are considering, something to think about. So just some random messages, and then we'll go from there for some clarification. So let's tap in and see. This is the unknown crisis cards. I'm not saying we're going through any major crises. Maybe you are, but you know, stay strong. And we'll get through this together. If you're part of my soul chart, of course. Okay. Now let's see. I'm going to take it. We have invisible barrier. Breaking down invisible barriers and welcoming new horizons. We have the star card, guidance and inspiration, you guys, in the center energy. So wish being granted as well. Invisible barriers, so possibly letting go of those shields around your heart. We have the loner energy of the outcome. It says be brave enough to go at it alone and you'll discover more possibilities. This is part of the outcome. So you may have to take this journey, which is your spiritual journey, alone. You may get in tune with your own soul tribe. It may not be blood-related individuals. It may be a soul family. But you're going towards your journey of your life purpose at this time, or whatever direction you really want to take. So you may have to go at it alone, but just know, you know, God, universe, the angels are always there with you. They're just one thought away. We do have that tree of wisdom now. Grow to be a better person by taking knowledge from the tree of wisdom. Okay? And that's the overall energy coming out the gate, you guys. So really stepping in and taking some alone time, even going under a tree to get some knowledge. Some intuitive messages just for being more grounded, okay? By the tree. So as mentioned, we do have that invisible barrier. So some form of a blockage or something we need to release or break down or let down that barrier to allow other things to come into the life. Okay? Welcoming new perspectives or a new direction on your path. It does say new horizons. Okay? So new outcomes. Okay? We have that guidance and inspiration, the star card, as I said, with the center energy. So what we're going to do here is tap into our whispers really quick here and see what our soul whispers to us. Just 1 second. I thought I had that deck out already. Here we go. Just getting it out the box here. Okay, so let's do a quick shuffle here. See what the whisper messages say here about this situation at hand. Tap it in. Let's see. Based on the energies on the table, what is some messages we need to see? Okay, so we have the ego self, the earth soul, as well as path to intimacy, loner, learning about your sexual behaviors, discovering your true sexual nature. Sexuality plays an important role. Maybe you're about to step out or step away from a relationship at this time, you guys, to discover a better possibility of a love circumstance. I will get some clarification there. Just for you guys that are actually focusing on the love aspect of your life. But we have this overall energy under the tree of wisdom of the inner child. Okay, coming out the gate here. And what it says healing unresolved childhood scars, childhood trauma holding you back, exploring your childhood wounds. Okay, so this is the energy we have coming out. That's the overall energy. So you have to do some form of rediscovering, not rediscovering, but just trying to understand some of these triggers or some of these past hurts from childhood. Because this is a wise one. You're older now. You're looking through the mirror, but that's an inner child. So really understanding what happened during that timing when you were younger. It may not be exactly in the childhood. It may be in your 20s, somewhere around there. But it's some form, starting from childhood, is bearing these wounds and these triggers that's going on. It may be in regards to a relationship. But we do have the ego self coming out the gate. Okay, invisible barrier. Dismantling the ego is crucial step. The biggest block to your true self must explore the nature of your ego. So this may just be with yourself, okay, where you need to get balance at. And not let the ego overconsume you. You have control over that. Even sometimes with the ego, it makes you double guess, doubt things, you know, really make you hesitant. So prove to yourself that you're capable of overcoming this, okay, in whatever circumstance. I'm going to clarify with love and career as well. So in the center energy, we have that earth soul. Stick to what is socially accepted, desire to belong to a community, spiritually evolved here on earth. Okay? So you are of that earth soul. We all are, in that sense. Okay, but you want to feel a part of a community, something that's like-minded, like you. So like I mentioned earlier, a soul tribe may be of importance when you can tap in, you know, get that support you need in the physical realm, as well as work in the spiritual realm. You can do that as well with your spiritual team. Okay, just know that. We're just talking in this aspect of a community, spiritually speaking. So that could be in the physical or the spiritual invisible team as well. Okay, you guys? So that's what's going here. I am going to tap into this situation, this path to intimacy. I'm sorry, you guys. Because look at this energy with these two. Okay? So this may be in regards to a relationship. Okay? Going on in your energy field. So I'm not sure who I'm tapping in at this time. But let's go into this. This is dealing with like your love romance. This is like some form of shadow work here. It just gives you some insight, some clarification here. So let's see. Let's move that to the side. Let's go into this one, clarifications of this pathway or path to intimacy. Intimacy. Why am I having trouble saying that word today? Maybe you have some form of problems with intimacy, or possibly with your partner at this time. Maybe it deals with yourself, or maybe some insecurities you may be feeling. I'm not sure exactly who I'm picking up on. Let's see here. What are some messages so we can get some insight here? This is sticking out, so let's see. Capricious? Children are involved, or someone's being immature about this relationship here. Playful innocence is on the flip side. So I will show you guys the card. Oh, there we go. Those were the last two. And we're going to see about this energy here. We have this lone path again. This had to drop out. Okay, we're going to take it. So, this is just clarification just for the pathway to intimacy. Intimacy, Jesus. Keep saying that name wrong. But let's go into this overall energy. It says clouded vision. Recognize and discuss red flags or areas of concern. So maybe this is something you want to tap in with your partner. Okay? Your counterpart, or the person you're dating or trying to date. Okay? To get to know better. Okay? It says enlighten truths. Share your insights, spreading awareness with the power of honesty. So really being vulnerable at this time and really stepping out and expressing yourself fully to your person so you guys can come on a fair ground and build together, okay? But we're going to go into this energy, which I told you guys. It says children may be involved, or someone's being immature here. Okay, the flip side says playful innocence. And it says here, embrace a childish spirit where baby steps leads to joy, not seriousness. Okay, so these is two mindsets here, two situations. So in one aspect in collective, someone's possibly being immature about the situation, or there's children involved, so you really have to take some things into consideration. But this mindset is saying here, playful innocence, is to be more childlike with this experience you're having with this individual. You know, do some surprises, you know, maybe. Women can do it as well. It's not always the man the man surprising a woman. A woman can surprise a man and make him feel good as well. So just getting into that joyful spirit. Right here in the middle of this one, it says looming agenda. You have different ideas about love and intimacy. So you guys may be coming to a disagreement there. This may be part of the reason why you feel like you may have to leave the situation or feel alone even though you're with someone. Because your mindsets are not jiving together. It's not connecting together. Okay, so this may be a karmic, or it may be a life lesson learned in this relationship. It's something to be learned from the relationship and then to move on and grow from there. But we have crossed paths, a mismatch of intentions, clashing perspectives, a journey misled, seeks alignment. Okay, so this is where this comes in at, you guys. You guys are at a crossroad in this relationship. Okay, because of the disagreements, the different viewpoints. So things are possibly not working out right now. Okay, so this is for someone specifically in here that's feeling this energy in their love life right now. Because we do have that lone path. Okay, just like the loner energy. And he's also walking away with his backpack too, to a new path, a new direction. And it says here, needed to take time out or be on your own for a while. So this is part of taking a break possibly from this person, from this relationship. Because maybe you guys do have children involved and you can't just cut ties or deuces. Like you don't want to throw in the whole towel. But you think you may need some alone time to really be able to pause or reflect. To see if you guys could come to a fair ground of an agreement about the situation. And maybe try to work on it. It says solo refuge. In solitude, embrace singles, find the strength to regroup and rediscover their path. So you may do walk away from this relationship here. Some of you guys in your collectives are just going to say, this is no longer serving me. It's not resonating with me. We're not even with the same goals, the same visions. We're not even trying to build together. It's just too much going on. I feel I need to be by myself, on my own. And we can, you know, be friends, but at this time I need to make something like a healthier choice, and I'm choosing me. Okay, so walking away. We do have this other card that flipped out. It says avoid burnout. Fiery passion is consuming, sustain a lasting balance. So maybe you guys got tired of each other too fast. I'm not sure if this is a new relationship, or maybe you guys have been in a relationship for so long and now it's not, you're losing your fiery, you know, your flame to the relationship. You're losing passion for each other or something like that. Somewhere this intimacy is an issue. Sorry, I keep saying that wrong. But something's hitting here. It says fiery balance. Embrace intense forces, offset turmoil, and stabilize with calm resolve. So you may, in the collective, may stay together. Just know it's a time you guys need some space to think things through. And you may do return back to each other. So you may do need to take some time and go about this on your own to really get grounded. Is it just me? Or do I need to work on self more? Why am I being triggered? Why are we having so much disagreements? Because possibly it's something I need to work on. And it could be from my childhood wound of a past hurt or trauma. Even from past lives, you guys. Remember that as well. Some of us are of old souls on many lifetimes. So this could be a past life hurt trauma that's being triggered in your soul right now too, in regards to this situation. So that's far as right there of the clarifications for the romance. So I did clarify that. But I just want to go over the bust out energy for this romantic. situation. It says enlightened truths. Share your insights, spreading awareness with the power of honesty. And I think I just went over that, but it seems like this person is also looking away in a different new perspective of this situation, okay, you guys? And on the flip side, the clouded vision. So somewhere you need to get some form of clarity, you or this person. But you may just need some time alone, like separated from each other at this time. It may not be the end, or it may be the end. You may be saying farewell and you guys are on good terms, and you know you have the kids involved, so you guys co-parent that way. But at the end of the day, you guys, you do have to take that energy of not over being selfish, but you do have to be a little bit self-full, so pour into yourself and doing what's best for you, that's in a healthy way, okay? You don't want to be around a lot of turmoil or bad energy in a relationship, because it's only going to create more obstacles and problems, okay? And you don't want to be vibrating at that energy. What I'm going to do here is clarify in the career aspect. This does tap in. This is just life situations here, just to get some overall energy and some clarification. I feel like I've seen this already, and these are different cards. Maybe because I'm not sure where I'm getting this energy for. Repeated patterns. So repeated behavior. Something wasn't learned from last time, and you're replaying it out now in this time, and you need to learn the lesson to move on. Maybe you do need some inner child healing. We got that popped out first. It says gateway opportunities. So we're stepping into the career, you guys. Just get tuned. We're switching the aspect here. This says gateway of opportunities. Pass through the gate of opportunities where new paths unfurled with boundless potential. So far as the career aspect, you guys, we do have some opportunities coming out the gate. We do have this frost of stillness. So really pausing and reflecting. Embrace the frost of stillness, where in the calm of the icy pause, reflective clarity is found. So doing some pause and reflecting there about a situation. Okay, that can be in love or career when you look at it that way. We have cavern of secrets. Unveil the hidden wonders within the shadowy depths of the enigmatic secrets and concealed wisdom. Something's hidden, but it should come to light, you guys. This picture here has a did it freeze? It has a sunlight through that pathway there. Okay, so it's showing something's going to come to light here. But on the flip side of this, just going into reverse here, it says revelations await. Embrace the mystery, embark on a journey of discovery, watch as secrets unveil before you. So it will be shown to light about, more insight of the situation. Maybe it is a secret in regards to this relationship. In career, it may be something that you're not seeing that's right around the corner, but it's going to be approaching you. It's going to be shown to you at the time that it's destined to be. Okay, we do have this frost of stillness, as I mentioned, you guys. So being still at this time, like a snowflake, like in this picture. Really pausing and assessing the details at this time and fully analyzing the situation. Okay, stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you come and where you're headed. Okay? So really stop and reflect. Spirit just busts out and said it. Stop and reflect on where you're at right now. Okay? So be grateful where you're at. Even though it may not be exactly where you want to be, you're stronger. You're going to have to do some healing, work on that. Because we still have these opportunities up here. This is an open doorway, a new way of walking. So you're walking into a new direction of a new situation or circumstance. It says, seize every minute. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. Okay, so this is a part of the career side, as I mentioned, you guys. Really basking in where you're at right now and knowing that off of the knowledge and mastering your skills and talents, that career shift is going to move in your favor. It's a door opening. It's a door open for you to walk into. Okay, a portal. The overall energy was grove of unity, my throat chakra. So maybe some of you guys, as far as the secrets, it's being withheld, but it's going to be shown eventually. Either the person's going to tell themselves, this is back about that. I'm sorry, I'm still getting about this romantic situation, but the secret or whatever that's not said will be said at the time. It will be revealed. You'll have a clear insight of which direction to take from there. But it does involve some of this coming with your energy, and maybe with your ego, you know, proving yourself wrong, that, you know, I can stay in this relationship and make it work, or working however you think it's going to work out. So it's some healing and some clarity you need to work on with self, so you can be more healthy and nurturing in that aspect to join with this person. Or this may be the person that's battling their self with their insecurities, and it's causing issues within your relationship. I don't know, I keep seeing this like a romantic relationship here. But it says, bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. So this is why you need some time to pause and reflect on the situation, because it just gives you a higher insight. It gives you a better perspective on how to handle it. Okay, it says harmony is coming, interconnected harmony. Okay, unity blooms. Foster harmony and connection within your community, nurturing bonds that bring us together. So this goes back into finding that soul tribe community there, and maybe getting some help for how to heal or how to self-develop, you know, higher, breaking the ego, shattering the ego, however you want to call it, the ego death, if that's what you're going to be possibly going through or already going through right now. Okay, it may be an ego death, and it's affecting your relationship, your love life. Okay, so those are the messages there, you guys. I'm just getting a swirl of energy. Let me see if we can tap into our angel guide and see what our angels say about this message, because I'm seeing it as career and love here. So I don't know how many individuals I'm tapping into here. I said collective, and I said whoever needs to hear it at the timing, and that timing is whenever. Okay, these are timeless messages, so it's just tapping into some of you guys in the collective. But somebody's vision is clouded. It's cloudy. You're not seeing the whole picture. That's why it shows on the horizon that star energy. So it's going to be revealed. It's in the center. Let's tap in for some clarity from our angel guys. What is some messages that we need to hear at this time in regards to this matter? I'm going to take it. We have to take a step back. Divine timing is in play here, you guys. Followed by transformation. So this is possibly part of a ego death, of a transformation for someone. Possibly. Overall energy is blessings and abundance. So however you're viewing your abundance, whether it be in career or love life, it shows a positive outcome. A blessing. Something happening in disguise. So a blessing in disguise. As far as the situation. Okay, but that's the energy there, you guys. Just coming out the gate, take a step back. That's self-explanatory. We went over the pause and reflect here. Well, stop and reflect. It's the same as take a step back. So really taking some time to really write. If you need to go old school, write things out on a sheet of paper and read them out loud and see how you feel about the situation. And meditate on this, okay? Because you can receive messages from spirit as well as your higher self. This is orchestrated on divine timing. So this situation, as far as these blessings and abundance that's here, in certain part of your aspect of your life, some area of your life is placed on a divine intervention right now. So this is working in divine timing to be the best outcome for you. So it may be dark and gloomy now, but have faith and believe that things will work out completely in your favor when you have that time to pause, reflect, and heal. Okay, this is part of a transformational period. Okay, it's the outcome. Some of us are already at the star energy. Okay, just saying. And this is part of a transformational period for some of us. It's a change, it's a shift, it's a new perspective. That's why you need to get somewhere by yourself to get grounded, to really see things for what it is. Because you could be just going about it through your ego and going through these situations in your mind and not expressing it to the other person. So that person's dumbfounded as to how to help or even fix the problem because you're not really expressing yourself fully. And that goes into that relationship aspect again. If you're not all the way in tune with yourself, if you have insecurities or you're feeling down and out, you got to work on raising that vibration, especially when you have someone attached or dating or seeing, because they can pick up on that energy and vice versa. If that person has some battle scars or battle wounds they have not healed from previous relationships, they're possibly bringing that same energy into this one, even though that's not what their intentions are at this time. It may be different, but they may be triggered by something that happened, or maybe you're triggered by something that happened. But it deals around the sexuality energy, okay? Okay, it says your true sexual nature, sexuality plays an important role. So that is the whole energy with this relationship, okay? So somewhere you need to get alone by yourself to really think about the situation. And I don't usually talk that much about love. I usually focus on self and improving self and self-development and, manifestations. But this is tapping in with love for some reason for someone out there in the collective. Maybe they needed some clarity in a love relationship today. You or them, I'm not sure who's watching. Okay, but I have it as a collective read, and that's what's coming off as the energy, you guys, in this love life. Now, this love life is still in my head about it. Let's get some little keywords. So let me find my mini deck. Hold on, you guys. Okay, I didn't find my other one, but I did find a mini deck as far as love life here. And we can see what's some energy from possibly you or the other person. Because I feel like this is mostly directed towards someone that's worrying or stressed out, scatterbrained over a relationship. And it's really affecting even their career, their job, their lifestyle, their way of thinking. Because they feel like they invested so much energy in this. Some of you guys really don't want to walk away from this relationship because of the kids. So you really want to try to work on self if that's what you want the outcome to be. But let's just see if we can get some clarity for some keywords in this relationship. I see self-blame. So someone is going through some other energies. Let's see here. We have fear of getting hurt, feeling incomplete, obsession here, as well as lack of forgiveness. So this could be possibly from a previous relationship and now it's still here. The lesson was not learned in the previous relationship, and this is why this person has this fear of being hurt. Okay, possibly you feeling incomplete because everything's in, out of the place, but the fear of getting hurt is with someone in this relationship. Feeling incomplete, this tapping into the energy as well. So even though you guys are together, you still feel like you're missing something, because that's what it is. Possibly it could be because this lack of forgiveness, it may be from a past situation from in this relationship now that you're in. And you said you forgave, or that person said they forgave you, but really they didn't. They still hold that against you, or vice versa, you hold it against them. But if you really want this relationship to work in your favor and work out and be completely happy and healed, to build and prosper together, you're going to have to forgive. You may not forget it, true enough, But forgiveness is needed if you want this love to grow and bloom in a healthy way and not a toxic one. Okay, we have subconscious negative beliefs as the overall energy, you guys. So this does deal with the beliefs, like limited beliefs, negatively thinking about something. This relationship is not working. You know, it's a lot of negative, toxic energy, you guys. And it could be you guys need to work on self with that inner child healing. It could be you, that person, or both of you guys on both ends need this healing to take place within the child. Okay. Sorry, I thought my screen froze, but yes, looking in the mirror and seeing yourself and really trying to assess the situation. Why am I being triggered? What's my past traumas or past hurts? Don't go into digging up your wound deeper, but you want to do some assessment, you know, really reflect and try to figure out what is triggering or why is this occurring. Ask Spirit to help guide you to the answer you're trying to seek. Trust in your intuition when you receive those urges or nudges. Okay, it's going to help you. And just to be nosy with this bust out energy, we have lack of mentality, low self-esteem, perfectionism, and people pleasing. Sabotaging relationships. So this may be a cycle, and this person usually, it could be you. It could be you or this person, this low self-esteem, sabotaging relationships before they even start because you're triggered or something popped off. You're comparing the relationship to an old one. It's the lack of mentality of your mindset, you or this other person, okay? Low self-esteem, that's what you need to work on. That's possibly why you feel less than, but no, you're worthy and deserving of a caring, nurturing relationship with whoever you really want to be with, as far as that mindset of a divine counterpart. But you do both have to come to agreement to come together and try to work together and build and heal. You guys can help heal each other. This perfectionism of a relationship, not every relationship is perfect. There's not really a perfect one. Okay, and if someone's saying that, I don't know what mindset they're on. Spirit busted off, but yes, not everything is perfect all the time. You do have some disagreements, you do have some hiccups and bumps, but it's a part of relationship and growing. Can you forgive that person? Can you truly move on? Because if you can't, then you guys are just spinning wheels, repeating cycles of toxicity, you know, possibly still having sex but not really into it, losing that intimacy together, and really starting to disengage by staying together for the kids' sake. Okay, people pleasing when you need to work on self because you're feeling not worthy, so you're trying to pour out love to people that's not even deserving. You're trying to do too much for certain people. Even in this relationship, if they're being toxic and you're trying your best to stay positive and they're still in this repetitive cycle, triggering you at wrong times for no reason, you got to move on. You got to have some time by yourself to really think about the situation. Okay, so those was the little key terms there in the love life aspect, because I felt like someone in their love life is feeling very stressed out, scatterbrained. But it is a positive outcome, and it will be a blessing there. Either it be a blessing that you learn to understand you can move on with grace into a new relationship, take a new way, and be happy with that. Or you can come to forgive that person, or really come to terms of an agreement, set some boundaries, okay, and start this relationship in a new phase of a new mindset. Okay, so those were the messages there, you guys. I know I just went all over the place. I'm still seeing anger, false self-beliefs, unhealed abandonment wounds, you guys. So this is a part of healing in this relationship. Either you or both of you guys or the person, you got to go through some healing. It's going to take some time. Divine timing, ask Spirit to help you but it is going to be orchestrated in a way to benefit you. Either you're going to be literally leaving that person or loving them from a distance and still working together for the kids' sake, or you guys are really going to overcome this problem, this obstacle, and stay together and start a new phase in this relationship. But it's going to take some time. You're going to have to reflect, get some clarity, do some inner healing. Okay, that's some messages there, you guys. So what I'm going to do, because this message went completely the different way, I'm going to just go ahead and do a little clear with some spiritual messages. Let's see if we can get one or two. Let's see how many messages. Not a lot. Sorry this read went all over the place. This was not the route I was actually going to do, or even this deck, but someone's dealing with a lot, and I pray you guys get it together and everything works out. Now that flew all the way out. We're going to take the heads up as always, and that one's with his head up. Hold on, you guys. Let me get it off the floor. Okay, I got it off the floor. So that was the one that popped off. Let's just get into these spiritual messages. It says, learn to ride the waves of life. When faced with difficult times, you can either fight against the current or go with it. So ask yourself what it is to be gained by depleting your energy and fighting against it. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, that's a flat out message to someone directly for you to hear. Don't over exalt yourself about this situation, okay? There we go. That's what that is saying. And this other card here, it says, don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you will be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. And that's in the center energy, you guys. So this is why Spirit says you need to take a step back. You need to pause. No, stop and reflect. It said literally stop. Take a step back, stop, reflect, and assess this issue and think about it before you just take action and duck off, or however you're going to portray this situation. However you think this problem is going to get solved, take some time to really consider the pros and cons here. Okay, it says if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that was once closed are opening up, just in different forms. Things may not appear exactly as you envisioned them. So that is a mindset, okay? Something where you think everything's going to work out, or however. It may be that blessing in disguise, and it may be that you're not going to be with that person for a long time. It was for a life learned lesson. You learned the lesson, you move on, and you go into a new relationship, or however it's going to work out. But it's something that you think is one way, is not. It's another way, and it's going to help you out. It's going to turn out to a positive outcome. Okay, you guys? So those were the messages there. I think I'm going to stop with this read, because I'm getting a lot of learning experience, self-acceptance. It's really working with inner self, the ego, your ego self, and listening to your higher self, your intuition about this. Really do write this thing out. Okay, because the last of this energy, you guys, it says, if your mindset is fixed, try to fix yourself from that and rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. So even Spirit's saying as confirmation, the abundance is going to come in all different forms in your life. So in this love situation that you're thinking about, your love life is going to improve. Things are going to work out for you. It's in the table of blessings and abundance. Abundance have came off again, and it says in different forms in your life. So different aspects there. So those were the messages here, you guys. I'm just going to leave this one as it is. If it is in regards to this romantic relationship that I keep seeing, I'm just seeing like toxicity, some fighting, bickering. crying. It's a lot of energy, you guys. I'm just not with it. I try to work on more of being self-development and working on raising the vibration positively. But if you're feeling like how this energy is, it's very like you're worn out. You're like throwing in the towel, like, fuck it. I don't know what else to do anymore about this relationship. So yeah, you both need time. If you guys could take a break at this time and try to do it. But sometimes breaks don't work out either. So you just may need some time away from each other to get some clarity on your own. And then come back together and form a new plan. How y'all gonna grow in this relationship. Okay? So those were the energies there, you guys. If anything made you think here, I know this was all over the place, but if it made you think, smush the like button. If you would like to receive more random subliminal messages, because this one was a random, just hit me up with a follow or subscribe. This is your girl, Mystic Rage, tuning out of Mystic Rage World. And you guys have a blessed day. Stay strong, keep that head up, and always pray, okay? Trust that you're walking the path that you're meant to walk. Remember, you're walking it with you, okay? Remember, we are walking it with you. Trust yourself more is the message overall from Spirit, you guys. So know that you're protected. Know it's on divine timing about this situation, okay? So I'm tuning out. You guys have a good day. Take care.